Air dribbling is cool. I think we can all agree on that. Whether you're a bronze with 5 hours in game or a professional player with thousands, there's just something mesmerizing about watching somebody air dribble for minutes or even hours on end. Lots of people, after seeing these long air dribbles, actually go to try to replicate what they can see, but the majority of people are unable to get even 10 seconds, so in frustration, they give up. But I'm not a quitter. I thought of a plan so crazy that it might even work. A plan which, if it does work, might change Rocket League forever. I'm going to do what no player has ever done before. I'm going to practice. My plan is simple. I was going to practice air dribbling for 30 minutes per day for 30 days. This doesn't take up much time, but it should still help me improve. Who knows, after seeing my improvement from those 30 days, I might even move on to doing an hour a day to see how much more I can improve. That's for a future video though. So, I set off. In day 1 of my air dribbling training, I had no idea what I was doing. I was flailing and wobbling all over the place. Despite this though, I managed to nearly get 10 seconds. I ended day 1 with a 9 seconds and 75 millisecond time. Pretty good for practically no practice. Day 2 was pretty much the same, but a little more controlled as I got more familiar with my car in the air. I managed to get a 10-second air dribble with even a little bit of control in the middle of it. I was really happy with this, ending the day on 10 seconds and 19 milliseconds. A small improvement, but improvement nonetheless. In between day 2 and day 3, I decided to make a change. I noticed that everybody who does these long air dribbles uses the breakout instead of something like an Octane. This is because the car is flatter, which makes it easier to get more precise touches with the nose of your car. I decided to make the switch to breakout in day 3 and it paid off. I had a pretty good amount of control and nearly got a flip reset. I managed to get a 13 second 60 millisecond time, which was a lot better of an improvement. This wasn't the end of day 3 though. I actually managed to get a 16 second 23 millisecond time, but unfortunately the recording crashed, so I don't have any footage of it. Day 4 was a bit disappointing. I wasn't able to get any improvement compared to day 3, so I stuck to it and hoped to get one for day 5. And I did. In day 5 I got a really good start and I was able to just juggle the ball in the air for a long time, which ended up getting me a time of 18 seconds and 5 milliseconds. Seeing as how 5 days ago I wasn't able to get 10 seconds, I was very happy with this time. Day 6 was the same as day 4. I couldn't get any better time compared to day 5, but I still showed signs of improvement as I got some really nice control on one of my air dribbles. 1 week into the air dribble practice and I was showing some really good control, like in day 6. I thought I wasn't able to get a new record, which would have been upsetting, but with only a couple of minutes to go on the timer for the day, I did this. I got my first 19-second time, and I was really close to 20 seconds. I knew that I had it in me after adding 10 seconds onto my time in just a week, but I needed another change. From watching some air dribbling videos, I noticed 2 things. One was the camera settings. These were a lot more close to my car compared to what I was using. I was just using my normal camera settings, which is what I'd be using in competitive matches, and they weren't the best for air dribbling. The second thing is that the long air dribbles all have one thing in common, which is trying to hit the ball at the very bottom as it lifts it the most. This is aided by the camera settings, so I now knew what I had to do. So I changed my camera settings to these ones that are on screen now. It did take a couple of days to get used to, but as you can see, I'm still improving with this clip from day 9. Fast forward to day 11, as day 10 really wasn't anything special. I had 2 clips on this day where I had improved a bunch. I can now keep the ball temporarily in the air by floating underneath it and slowing its descent. On day 11, I managed to get an insane 22-second time, but to be honest, I was more impressed with how much control I was able to maintain in the air. But when I thought that my day couldn't get any better, I did this. I managed to obliterate my record twice in one day and got a 28-second time. I was so close to 30, I could taste it. Day 12 was a great day. I was improving so fast and I had an air dribble which really showcased how fast I was improving. Just listen to my reaction as I'm air dribbling.
Oh wait, I'm actually goated at this game. I'm actually goated at this game. Holy wait, this is like my best air dribble? I'm actually kind of goated. No, okay, that was nuts. What the?
But on day 12, I didn't just improve. I also did this. That's right, in day 12 I got my first 30-second air dribble just 12 days into my training. This was insane. And then I plateaued. For the next 8 days nothing went well. I was keeping at it but I just couldn't make anything happen. I was really considering just stopping after not seeing any progress given how far I'd came. But on day 20, 8 days after my last record, I improved. There it was, a minuscule new record, literally only a second better than what I'd got previously, but it was enough to ignite that small amount of hope that I still had, and I kept going. I was back on the come up. Day 21 showed this as I shattered my previously indestructible record as I got a time of 37 seconds and 70 milliseconds. Day 22 was a bit calmer. I didn't get a record but I could still feel myself improving. Day 23 was a different story though as I got a new record again. This time with a 44 second and 11 millisecond time. This was a huge improvement. On day 24, I didn't get a record. This record and then a break and then another record pattern was consistent throughout the entire training, which was a sign of steady improvement, except for that 8-day long slump. I still shown good improvement on day 24 though. In one clip I had a lot of control. In the other clip, I actually got a really nice flick which helped keep the ball in the air for a long time. Staying consistent with the pattern, on day 25 I made another record. I managed to get a 45-second air dribble. I had it really high in the air, so even after I lost control around the 40-second point, it still had a couple of seconds to fall back down, which added to my time. I ended day 25 on 45 seconds and 41 milliseconds. And on day 26, you'd expect that I would just have an improvement, but not a record. On day 26 though, I broke the pattern and I got another record, 2 in a row. It was a small improvement, but it was still an improvement. I managed to get a time of 46 seconds and 54 milliseconds. And that's where my personal record stands today. I finished day 30 with this air dribble that I got on my Twitch stream, which came close to breaking my best, but it barely missed out. But yeah, that's where it is right now. I'm going to keep doing this 30-minute practice every day, and when I reach a minute, I'm going to post it on my Twitter, so make sure to follow me there. The link will be in the description. But with that said and done though, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy my 30-day journey trying to get better at air dribbling, and I hope that this has inspired somebody to maybe go try it out themselves. If you enjoyed, make sure to go down and hit like, get subscribed, and leave a comment for the algorithm. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.